Welcome to America Who Died Today. Here, we remember the stars who left their mark on show business and culture. Don't forget to watch the videos till the end to catch all the interesting facts about their lives and careers, and leave your comments. We value your thoughts. Let's celebrate those who may be gone but will always remain in our hearts. Joyce Randolph, October 21, 1924 to January 13, 2024, was an American actress best known for her role as Trixie Norton on The Honeymooners. Her career spanned stage and television, and her portrayal of Trixie remains an iconic part of early television history. Born in Detroit, Michigan, on October 21, 1924, Joyce Randolph was of Finnish descent. As a teenager, she developed an interest in acting and participated in productions at the Wayne University Workshop. After graduating from high school, she took a job in retail sales at a Saks Fifth Avenue store in Detroit. However, her passion for performing led her to audition for a touring company of the play Stage Door. Landing a part, she joined the company and performed for the remainder of the tour. This marked her first significant step toward a career in acting. In 1943, determined to pursue her dreams further, she moved to New York City. Randolph found work in theater and took on various roles on Broadway, including a part in the play Ladies' Night in a Turkish Bath in 1950. Her Broadway experience helped her build confidence as an actress, and she soon began appearing in small roles on television. Her big break came in 1951 when Jackie Gleason noticed her in a Clorox commercial. Impressed by her performance, Gleason invited her to appear in a skit on his variety show, Cavalcade of Stars. This appearance led to her being cast as Trixie Norton in the show's comedic sketches, which later evolved into the television sitcom The Honeymooners. As Trixie Norton, Randolph played the wife of Ed Norton, portrayed by Art Carney. Together with Jackie Gleason as Ralph Cramden and Audrey Meadows as Alice Cramden, the cast created a memorable dynamic that resonated with audiences. Trixie was a supporting character, and her role was smaller compared to the leads, but Randolph imbued her with charm and wit. Trixie's character was a former burlesque dancer who had settled into life as a housewife, offering occasional comedic commentary and playing off the antics of her husband and neighbors. Randolph's performance captured the nuances of a character who often acted as a grounding presence amid the chaos. Filming The Honeymooners presented challenges. Randolph later described the demanding production schedule, which required filming 39 episodes in a single year. The episodes were shot in front of a live studio audience, adding pressure to the already hectic workload. Jackie Gleason, known for his strong personality, preferred minimal rehearsal time and maintained limited communication with the cast. Randolph recalled that it was virtually impossible to ask him for changes or additional lines. Despite these constraints, the cast delivered performances that have stood the test of time. The show became a cultural phenomenon, and Randolph's portrayal of Trixie earned her a place in television history. After The Honeymooners ended, Randolph faced the challenges of being typecast. Directors were often reluctant to cast her in new roles, believing she was too closely associated with her character. This limited her opportunities in television and film, but she continued to find work in other areas. She appeared in summer stock theater productions and performed in musicals, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Additionally, she made guest appearances on television, including reprising her role as Trixie Norton in the 1991 episode Fur Flies of the sitcom Hi Honey, I'm Home. This appearance reunited her with Audrey Meadows, who reprised her role as Alice Cramden. Despite her limited screen time after The Honeymooners, Randolph remained a beloved figure in popular culture. She embraced her connection to the show and often spoke fondly of her time as Trixie. In a 2015 interview, she reflected on her decision not to participate in later revivals of The Honeymooners. She cited personal and logistical reasons, noting that her family life and geographic location made it difficult to commit to new projects. She also shared that Jackie Gleason himself regarded her as the quintessential Trixie, a sentiment she found flattering. Randolph's personal life was relatively private. She was the grandaunt of Major League Baseball pitcher Tim Redding, a connection that brought her some attention in sports circles. She remained active in her later years, attending events and interviews that celebrated the legacy of the honeymooners. Her warmth and humility endeared her to fans, who appreciated her role in one of television's most iconic sitcoms. On January 13, 2024, Randolph passed away at her home on Manhattan's Upper West Side at the age of 99. She was the last surviving cast member of the Honeymooners, marking the end of an era. Her death was widely mourned, with tributes pouring in from fans and colleagues who remembered her contributions to television history. Randolph's portrayal of Trixie Norton continues to be celebrated as a hallmark of early American television. Throughout her career, Joyce Randolph demonstrated resilience and dedication. She navigated the challenges of typecasting in a competitive industry with grace, finding ways to stay connected to her craft. While her role as Trixie Norton defined her career, it also allowed her to leave an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. Her legacy as a pioneering television actress and her contributions to the golden age of television ensure that she will be remembered for generations to come. Alec Musser, April 11, 1973 to January 12, 2024, was an American actor and fitness model, best known for his appearances on I Wanna Be a Soap Star and All My Children. His career spanned reality television, acting, and international modeling, leaving a multifaceted legacy in the entertainment industry. Born Alexander Barrett Musser, he grew up on the East Coast in New Jersey and Connecticut, where he attended the Westminster School, a private boarding school known for its rigorous academics and strong athletics programs. After completing high school, he moved to San Diego to attend the University of San Diego, where he pursued his undergraduate education. Musser's early life was marked by a love of physical activity and adventure, interests that later shaped both his career and personal pursuits. After graduating from college, Musser relocated to California, where he initially worked as a ski patrolman and lifeguard. These roles highlighted his athleticism and outdoorsy nature, but a chance encounter with a talent agent would alter the course of his life. The agent submitted Musser's photos to Bruce Weber, a renowned fashion photographer who was casting for an Abercrombie & Fitch campaign. This opportunity led Musser to Miami, where he began a successful modeling career. His striking looks and athletic build quickly garnered attention, and he became a prominent figure in the fashion world. Soon, his image graced Abercrombie & Fitch shopping bags and billboards, propelling him to greater visibility. Musser's modeling career took him around the globe, with assignments in Paris, Greece, South Africa, Australia, and Hawaii. He modeled for high-profile clients such as Gianfranco Ferré, GQ, Cosmopolitan, Men's Health, Speedo, Rips Underwear, and Target. Through these experiences, Musser gained a reputation as a versatile and charismatic model, adept at both editorial and commercial work. Despite his success in the fashion industry, he yearned for new challenges and decided to explore opportunities in acting. In 2005, Musser participated in the reality TV competition I Wanna Be a Soap Star, which sought to discover new talent for daytime television. He emerged as the winner of the show's third season, earning a contract role on the popular soap opera All My Children. Musser was cast as Del Henry, a character previously portrayed by Windsor Harmon. Initially, his role was intended to last for only 13 weeks, but head writer Megan McTavish extended his contract, recognizing his talent and appeal. Musser's time on All My Children from 2005 to 2007 introduced him to a broader audience and allowed him to develop his skills as an actor. During this period, Musser continued to work in modeling, maintaining his status as a sought-after talent. He was represented by Silver Model Management in New York City and Noose Model Management in Los Angeles. His professional versatility enabled him to balance acting and modeling, expanding his portfolio across different media. Following his departure from All My Children, Musser pursued additional acting roles, including guest appearances on television shows. In 2009, he appeared as a plumber on the sitcom Rita Rocks, and in 2012, he played Friedrich, a masseur, in an episode of Desperate Housewives titled Watch While I Revise the World. He also made a foray into film, with small roles in Road to the Altar and the comedy Grown Ups, where he played a minor character at a water park. These projects, while not as high-profile as his soap opera work, demonstrated his willingness to explore diverse opportunities in the entertainment industry. Despite his professional achievements, Musser faced personal challenges throughout his life. His older brother, John, revealed that their father's suicide during their teenage years left a deep emotional impact on Alec, shaping much of his inner struggles. Alec's own life ended tragically on January 12, 2024, when he died by suicide at his home in Del Mar, California. He was 50 years old. The method of his death, a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the chest, underscored the weight of his lifelong emotional burden. His passing drew attention to the importance of mental health support, particularly for those navigating the pressures of public life and unresolved trauma. Musser's death prompted an outpouring of tributes from fans, colleagues, and friends, who remembered him as a talented actor, a dedicated professional, and a kind-hearted individual. His story also served as a stark reminder of the enduring effects of childhood trauma and the need for open conversations about mental health. Throughout his career, Alec Musser was admired for his versatility, transitioning seamlessly between modeling, reality television, and acting. His success as a model introduced him to international audiences, while his stint on All My Children allowed him to connect with fans on a deeper level. Although his life was tragically cut short, Musser's contributions to the entertainment world and his advocacy for physical fitness remain an enduring part of his legacy. William Foster Hayes III, June 5, 1925 to January 12, 2024, was an American actor and recording artist renowned for his versatility and charisma. With a career spanning over 7 decades, Hayes left an indelible mark in music, television, and theater. He was perhaps best known for his chart-topping rendition of The Ballad of Davy Crockett and his portrayal of Doug Williams on the NBC soap opera Days of Our Lives. Born in Harvey, Illinois, Hayes was raised in a household that nurtured his interest in the arts. He attended Whittier Grade School and Thornton Township High before enrolling at DePauw University. In March 1943, during his freshman year, Hayes enlisted in the U.S. Navy Air Corps and began training as a fighter pilot. The conclusion of World War II, however, brought his military career to an end just weeks before he was to earn his commission. After the war, he returned to DePauw University, where he graduated in 1947 with a dual major in music and English and was an active member of the Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity. Hayes pursued further education, earning a master's degree in music from Northwestern University and later a Ph.D. in education from West Virginia University. His academic achievements reflected his lifelong passion for learning and the arts, which would inform his varied and dynamic career. In the early 1950s, Hayes achieved fame as a singer on the popular variety show Your Show of Shows, starring Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca. His rich baritone voice and natural stage presence made him a sought-after performer. His breakout moment came in 1955 with his recording of The Ballad of Davy Crockett. The song, a tribute to the legendary frontiersman, captured the public's imagination and spent 5 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The single sold over 2 million copies, earning Hayes a gold disc and cementing his place in the annals of pop culture during the Davy Crockett craze of the era. In addition to his musical success, Hayes made notable contributions to theater. He starred in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Me and Juliet on Broadway in 1953 and continued to perform in a variety of stage productions throughout his career. His other musical hits from the 1950s included The Berry Tree, covers of High Noon, and Ringle, Wrangle, the latter reaching number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1957. Transitioning to television and film in the late 1950s and 1960s, Hayes demonstrated his adaptability as an entertainer. He appeared in a variety of roles, including Chance Whitelaw in the black comedy Stop, You're Killing Me and Frank in the drama The Cardinal. His television credits spanned genres and included performances in musicals, dramas, and variety shows. In 1970, Hayes began a new chapter in his career when he joined the cast of Days of Our Lives. Originating the role of Doug Williams, Hayes portrayed a convict-turned-lounge singer whose charm and complexity made him a fan favorite. His character's romance with Julie Olson, played by Susan Seaforth, captivated audiences and became one of the soap opera's most iconic storylines. Hayes and Seaforth's real-life marriage in 1974 mirrored their on-screen chemistry and further endeared them to fans. Their popularity was so immense that they graced the cover of Time magazine in 1976, a rare honor for soap opera stars. Although Doug Williams faced numerous dramatic twists, including an on-screen death and a miraculous return, Hayes' portrayal remained a consistent highlight of the series. He appeared on the show intermittently until 1999, after which he became a regular fixture once again. Doug's final appearance aired posthumously in July 2024, a testament to Hayes' enduring connection to the role and the audience. In his later years, Hayes continued to make occasional appearances in television and film, showcasing his talents in projects like Frasier, Matlock, and the TV movie Miracle at Gate 213. In 2017, he was the subject of the documentary World by the Tale, which celebrated his life and career. That same year, he participated in an impromptu interview on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, a nod to his earlier appearances on the Johnny Carson-hosted version of the program. Beyond his professional achievements, Hayes was a dedicated family man and philanthropist. From his first marriage to Mary Hobbs, he had 5 children. In 2005, he co-authored the autobiography Like Sands Through the Hourglass with his wife Susan Seaforth Hayes, chronicling their personal and professional journeys. The couple also supported charitable causes, including the West Texas Rehab Center, demonstrating their commitment to giving back. William Hayes passed away on January 12, 2024, at the age of 98 in Studio City, Los Angeles. His legacy as a trailblazer in entertainment, an accomplished musician, and a beloved soap opera star endures. Hayes' contributions to American pop culture remain a source of inspiration, reflecting a life dedicated to creativity, resilience, and excellence. Lynn Marta, also credited as Lynn Marta, was an American actress and singer whose extensive career in film and television spanned nearly 4 decades. Born on October 30, 1945, in Somerville, New Jersey, Marta grew up in a modest yet nurturing household. She was one of 2 daughters born to George Marta, a first-generation Italian-American, and his wife, Ruth. Lynn's early exposure to the arts laid the foundation for her passion for performance, which would later define her life and career. She passed away on January 11, 2024, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 78, following a courageous battle with cancer. Her journey in the entertainment industry is one of versatility, resilience, and artistic dedication. Marta's career began in 1966 when she made her screen debut in an episode of the popular comedy series Gidget. This initial foray into acting showcased her talent and charm, marking the beginning of a prolific career that would see her appear in numerous television shows and films. Around the same time, she became a regular on The Lloyd Thaxton Show, a syndicated variety program that allowed her to explore her passion for music as well as acting. She also became a familiar face on the anthology series Love, American Style, appearing in episodes from 1969 to 1974. These early roles cemented her reputation as a capable and charismatic performer. Throughout her career, Marta primarily worked as a guest star on episodic television, a role in which she thrived. She possessed a unique ability to adapt to different characters, often making multiple appearances on the same series as entirely different personas. Some of her most notable appearances included roles on popular shows like The FBI, Canon, Medical Center, The Streets of San Francisco, Barnaby Jones, Trapper John, MD, and Vega Dollar. Her adaptability and talent made her a sought-after actress in the television industry during the 1970s and 1980s. One of Marta's most memorable contributions to television came during her time on Starsky and Hutch, a groundbreaking police drama series that aired in the mid to late 1970s. She appeared in 3 separate episodes as different characters, showcasing her range as an actress and her ability to bring depth and nuance to each role. Her work on the series earned her recognition and admiration from fans and critics alike. Marta's television career extended beyond primetime dramas. She made guest appearances on a variety of other popular shows, including ER, Caroline in the City, Designing Women, Gunsmoke, Matt Houston, Law and Order, Charlie's Angels, The Rockford Files, Kojak, Marcus Welby, MD, Chips, and The Rookies. Her versatility allowed her to seamlessly transition between genres, from crime dramas to comedies and everything in between. In addition, she appeared in several daytime soap operas, including Passions, The Young and the Restless, and Days of Our Lives, further demonstrating her ability to excel in different formats. While Marta was best known for her television work, she also appeared in several films, often leaving a lasting impression despite limited screen time. One of her earliest film roles was in Red Sky at Morning, 1971, in which she played Venery and Cloyd. In 1972, she appeared in Joe Kidd, a western starring Clint Eastwood, where she portrayed Elma, a role that showcased her ability to hold her own alongside seasoned actors. That same year, she played Linda Petty in 43, The Richard Petty Story, a biographical film about the legendary NASCAR driver. Marta continued to build her filmography with roles in projects like Genesis 2, 1973, a science fiction pilot created by Gene Roddenberry, and Starsky and Hutch, 1975, where her involvement in a TV series translated to a film appearance. In Help Me, I'm Possessed, 1976, she played Melanie Blackwood, further demonstrating her range by delving into the horror genre. Marta's work in Once an Eagle, 1976, a miniseries based on the novel by Anton Myrer, highlighted her ability to bring depth to historical and dramatic narratives. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, Marta took on roles in films like In the Glitter Palace, 1977, Chips, 1978, Blood Beach, 1980, and Homeward Bound, 1980. One of her most notable performances came in Footloose, 1984, a cultural touchstone of the 1980s. In the film, Marta played Lulu Warnicker, a character who contributed to the movie's emotional and comedic moments. Her role in Footloose remains one of her most widely recognized contributions to cinema. Marta's later film work included appearances in Crime of Innocence, 1985, The First Power, 1990, Columbo, Uneasy Lies the Crown, 1990, Three Men and a Little Lady, 1990, and A Case for Murder, 1993. She also appeared in made-for-television films like Message from Nam, 1993, Race Against Time, The Search for Sarah, 1996, and Sleeping with the Devil, 1997. Her final film credit was In Time of Fear, 2002, where she portrayed Mrs. Ledoux. In her personal life, Marta's relationships and experiences added depth to her story. From 1968 to 1976, she was married to fellow actor Brick Houston. Their marriage, though relatively short-lived, was a formative period in her life. Houston passed away in 2018, marking the end of an era for those who remembered their partnership. In the 1980s, Marta was in a long-term, open relationship with actor David Soul, best known for his role in Starsky and Hutch. Their relationship was described as unconventional and open, reflecting the free-spirited nature of their personalities. Tragically, Soul passed away just 7 days before Marta in 2024, a poignant coincidence that underscored their shared history and deep connection. One of the more dramatic moments in Marta's life occurred in 1989, when she became an ear witness to the murder of actress Rebecca Schaeffer. This tragic event left a lasting impression on Marta and served as a stark reminder of the dangers faced by public figures. Despite this harrowing experience, Marta continued to pursue her career with resilience and professionalism. Marta's life and career were marked by her unwavering dedication to her craft. Her ability to adapt to a wide variety of roles, from drama to comedy, from television to film, made her a beloved and respected figure in the entertainment industry. Her performances, whether as a guest star on a popular TV series or as a supporting character in a feature film, always carried a sense of authenticity and depth. Marta's passing on January 11, 2024, marked the end of a remarkable journey. She left behind a legacy of memorable performances that continue to resonate with audiences and serve as a testament to her talent and versatility. Marta's story is one of perseverance, artistry, and a genuine love for her craft, ensuring that she will be remembered as a cherished part of television and film history. Colin Firth, born on September 10, 1960, in Grayshot, Hampshire, England, is a British actor whose career has spanned decades and showcased an extraordinary range of talent. Known for his portrayals of complex, multifaceted characters, Firth has cemented his place as one of the most accomplished actors of his generation. From period dramas to romantic comedies to gripping historical pieces, his body of work exemplifies versatility, dedication, and an enduring commitment to his craft. Firth was born into an academic family. His father, David Norman Lewis Firth, was a history lecturer, and his mother, Shirley Jean, was a comparative religion lecturer. This intellectual environment, combined with frequent relocations during his childhood, including stints in Nigeria and the United States, exposed him to diverse cultures and ideas. However, it was not academia but the allure of performance that captured Firth's imagination. By the age of 10, he had decided he wanted to be an actor, a decision driven by a love for storytelling and a desire to explore the human condition. Firth's formal training began at the Drama Centre London, where he honed his craft and cultivated a meticulous approach to acting. His professional debut came in 1983 with a role in the West End production of Another Country. Firth's portrayal of Guy Bennett, a character based on the real-life spy Guy Burgess, earned him critical acclaim and established him as a promising talent. This stage success led to his first major film role in the 1984 adaptation of Another Country, where he played Tommy Judd opposite Rupert Everett. The late 1980s and early 1990s saw Firth solidify his reputation as a versatile actor capable of handling a wide range of roles. In A Month in the Country, 1987, he delivered a poignant performance as a World War I veteran, earning praise for his sensitivity and depth. His talent for period dramas became increasingly evident with roles in films like Valmont, 1989, where he played the charming manipulative Vicomte de Valmont, showcasing his ability to balance charisma with darker undertones. However, it was his role as Mr. Darcy in the 1995 BBC adaptation of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice that catapulted Firth to international fame. His portrayal of the aloof yet smoldering aristocrat remains iconic, and the image of Firth emerging from a lake in a soaked white shirt has become a lasting symbol of romantic drama. The performance not only won him legions of fans but also established him as a leading man in British cinema. Following the success of Pride and Prejudice, Firth transitioned seamlessly between genres. In romantic comedies like Bridget Jones's Diary, 2001, and its sequels, he played Mark Darcy, a character deliberately modeled on his earlier Mr. Darcy role. These films highlighted Firth's ability to infuse humor and vulnerability into his performances, endearing him to audiences worldwide. Simultaneously, he continued to take on more dramatic roles, such as in Girl with a Pearl Earring, 2003, where he played the enigmatic painter Johannes Vermeer opposite Scarlett Johansson. Firth's career reached new heights in 2010 with his portrayal of King George VI in The King's Speech. The film tells the story of the monarch's struggle with a debilitating stammer and his efforts to overcome it with the help of an unconventional speech therapist, played by Geoffrey Rush. Firth's deeply empathetic performance captured the king's vulnerability, determination, and humanity, earning him widespread acclaim and numerous awards, including the Academy Award for Best Actor. The role solidified Firth's status as one of the finest actors of his generation, capable of transforming historical figures into relatable, flesh-and-blood characters. Following his Oscar win, Firth continued to deliver exceptional performances in a variety of projects. In Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, 2011, he played Bill Hayden, a suave yet treacherous spy in an adaptation of John le Carré's classic novel. The role showcased Firth's ability to convey subtlety and moral ambiguity, traits that have become hallmarks of his performances. In A Single Man, 2009, directed by Tom Ford, he portrayed George Falconer, a grieving professor dealing with the loss of his partner. This role, which earned him a BAFTA and an Academy Award nomination, is often cited as one of his most nuanced and heartfelt performances. Firth's filmography also includes more light-hearted fare, such as Mamma Mia, 2008, and its sequel, where he demonstrated his singing chops and comedic timing. In these films, he played Harry Bright, one of the possible fathers of the protagonist, Sophie, bringing warmth and charm to the musical extravaganza. Similarly, his role as Harry Hart in the Kingsman series, 2014 and 2017, allowed him to explore action-packed territory, portraying a suave yet deadly secret agent with a sharp wit and impeccable style. Beyond his acting career, Firth is known for his advocacy in intellectual pursuits. He has been a vocal supporter of various humanitarian causes, including refugee rights and environmental conservation. In 2011, he co-produced the documentary In Prison My Whole Life, which explores the controversial case of journalist Mumia Abu-Jamal. Firth's commitment to social and political issues reflects his belief in the power of storytelling to affect change and illuminate injustices. In recent years, Firth has continued to deliver compelling performances in films such as The Secret Garden, 2020, where he played the grieving Lord Archibald Craven, and Supernova, 2020, a tender exploration of love and loss in which he starred opposite Stanley Tucci. These roles reaffirm Firth's ability to convey deep emotion and connect with audiences on an intimate level. Firth's personal life has also been a subject of public interest. He was married to Italian film producer Livia Giugioli from 1997 to 2019, and the couple has 2 sons. Despite the challenges of balancing a high-profile career with family life, Firth has maintained a reputation for professionalism and humility, earning the respect and admiration of his peers. As an actor, Colin Firth has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to adapt to a wide variety of roles, from aristocrats to spies to everyday men grappling with profound emotional challenges. His work is characterized by a meticulous attention to detail, a deep understanding of character psychology, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. Whether in historical dramas, romantic comedies, or action-packed thrillers, Firth's performances resonate with audiences because they are grounded in truth and humanity. Throughout his career, Firth has received numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and 2 BAFTA Awards, among many others. Yet his enduring legacy lies not in the awards but in the depth and breadth of his artistry. By bringing intelligence, sensitivity, and a touch of elegance to every role, he has become a beloved and respected figure in the world of cinema. As Colin Firth continues to take on new challenges and explore uncharted territory in his craft, his impact on the film industry remains undeniable. His journey from a young actor with dreams of storytelling to an internationally acclaimed star serves as an inspiration to aspiring artists everywhere. With a career that spans over 4 decades and counting, Colin Firth's contribution to cinema is a testament to the enduring power of talent, hard work, and an unwavering passion for the art of acting. Richard Gere is a celebrated American actor, producer, and humanitarian whose career has spanned decades, earning him a reputation as one of Hollywood's most enduring and versatile stars. Born on August 31, 1949, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Gere became a household name through his work in films that combined his striking looks, commanding screen presence, and emotional depth. Beyond acting, he is known for his passionate activism on human rights and social justice issues, particularly for his work advocating for Tibet and other humanitarian causes. Early life and education. Richard Tiffany Gere was born into a working-class family. His father, Homer George Gere, was an insurance agent, and his mother, Doris Ann, was a homemaker. Gere was the second of 5 children and grew up in Syracuse, New York. From a young age, he displayed a keen interest in music and the arts, excelling at playing the trumpet and showing an aptitude for gymnastics. After graduating high school in 1967, Gere attended the University of Massachusetts Amherst on a gymnastics scholarship, where he initially majored in philosophy. However, he left college before completing his degree to pursue a career in acting, a decision that would ultimately shape his life. Early career in theater. Gere's first foray into professional acting came through theater. In the early 1970s, he performed in regional productions and off-Broadway plays, honing his craft and earning recognition for his talent. His breakthrough came in 1973 when he was cast in the lead role of Danny Zuko in the London production of the musical Grease. Gere's performance demonstrated his charisma and stage presence, setting the stage for his transition into film. Rise to stardom. Gere's film career began in earnest with small roles in movies such as Looking for Mr. Goodbar, 1977, where he played a troubled drifter. However, it was his performance in Days of Heaven, 1978, directed by Terrence Malick, that brought him critical acclaim. The film, known for its stunning cinematography and poetic storytelling, showcased Gere's ability to convey complex emotions with minimal dialogue, earning him recognition as a serious actor. His breakout role came in 1980 with American Gigolo, a film that cemented his status as a Hollywood leading man and a sex symbol. Directed by Paul Schrader, the film featured Gere as Julian Kay, a high-end escort navigating the complexities of love, power, and betrayal. His suave, stylish performance captured the zeitgeist of the era and established him as a cultural icon. In 1982, Gere further solidified his stardom with An Officer and a Gentleman. Playing Zach Mayo, a troubled naval officer candidate, Gere delivered a performance that was both rugged and vulnerable. The film, co-starring Deborah Winger, was a massive commercial success and featured one of the most iconic romantic scenes in cinema history, where Gere's character sweeps Winger's character off her feet. The role earned him a Golden Globe nomination and remains one of his most beloved performances. Career highlights and iconic roles throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Gere continued to showcase his versatility, taking on a variety of roles that ranged from romantic leads to morally complex characters. One of his most iconic films is Pretty Woman, 1990, in which he starred opposite Julia Roberts. The romantic comedy, directed by Gary Marshall, became a global phenomenon and one of the highest-grossing films of its time. Gere's portrayal of Edward Lewis, a wealthy businessman who falls in love with a spirited sex worker, showcased his charm and chemistry with Roberts, making the film a classic. Gere's collaboration with Julia Roberts was so well received that they reunited for Runaway Bride, 1999, another romantic comedy that delighted audiences. In both films, Gere demonstrated his ability to balance humor, romance, and dramatic depth, cementing his status as a romantic lead. In addition to romantic films, Gere took on challenging dramatic roles. In Primal Fear, 1996, he played a defense attorney representing a young altar boy accused of murder, a role that allowed him to explore moral ambiguity and legal drama. The film was a critical and commercial success, and Gere's performance was praised for its intensity and complexity. Another standout performance came in Chicago, 2002, a musical film adaptation in which Gere played Billy Flynn, a charismatic lawyer. His portrayal earned him a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. Gere's ability to sing and dance added another dimension to his repertoire, proving his talent extended beyond traditional acting, activism and humanitarian work. While Gere's film career has been extraordinary, his off-screen work as a humanitarian and activist is equally remarkable. A devout Buddhist, Gere became deeply involved in advocating for Tibetan independence after meeting the Dalai Lama in the 1980s. He co-founded the Tibet House US, a non-profit organization dedicated to preserving Tibetan culture, and the Gere Foundation, which supports human rights, education, and health initiatives worldwide. Gere has frequently used his platform to speak out on global issues, including human rights violations in Tibet and the plight of refugees. His activism has occasionally brought controversy, such as when he was banned from the Academy Awards in 1993 after making a speech about China's policies toward Tibet. Nevertheless, Gere remained steadfast in his commitment to humanitarian causes. In addition to his work for Tibet, Gere has been involved in efforts to combat homelessness and HIV/AIDS. He has supported numerous charities and organizations, including Habitat for Humanity and Amnesty International. His dedication to philanthropy has earned him numerous accolades, including the Marian Anderson Award for Humanitarian Work. Later career and recognition. In recent years, Gere has taken on more introspective and independent film projects, often focusing on characters grappling with moral dilemmas or personal crises. Films such as Arbitrage, 2012, in which he played a morally compromised hedge fund manager, and Norman, The Moderate Rise and Tragic Fall of a New York Fixer, 2016, received critical acclaim for their nuanced portrayals. Despite stepping back from mainstream Hollywood blockbusters, Gere's work has remained relevant and respected. His performances continue to demonstrate his ability to bring depth and humanity to his characters, and his status as a Hollywood legend remains intact. Personal life. Gere's personal life has often attracted media attention. He was married to supermodel Cindy Crawford from 1991 to 1995, a high-profile relationship that garnered significant public interest. In 2002, he married actress and model Carrie Lowell, with whom he has a son, Homer. The couple divorced in 2016. Gere later married Spanish publicist Alejandra Silva in 2018, and the couple has 2 children together. Gere's commitment to Buddhism and meditation has been a central aspect of his life. He often credits his spiritual practice with helping him maintain balance and perspective amid the pressures of Hollywood and activism. Legacy. Richard Gere's legacy is multifaceted, encompassing his contributions to cinema, his dedication to humanitarian causes, and his advocacy for social justice. His iconic roles in films like Pretty Woman and An Officer and a Gentleman have left an indelible mark on popular culture, while his more complex performances in films like Primal Fear and Arbitrage showcase his range as an actor. Beyond his artistic achievements, Gere's tireless efforts to promote human rights and compassion have made him a role model and an inspiration to many. His work reminds us that fame can be a powerful tool for creating positive change in the world. As an actor, activist, and philanthropist, Richard Gere continues to embody the ideals of empathy, resilience, and artistic excellence. His career serves as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the importance of using one's platform to make a difference. Thank you for watching this video. May the memory of these outstanding people continue to inspire us all. We cannot change the course of time, but we can keep in mind their contribution and significance. If this video has affected you or you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Let's continue to share their stories and keep the memory of them together. See you soon, and remember that those we love never leave without a trace.